Hey brother, how are you?
What's up,
Peho'oi.
Wai'anae.
Good to see you. I see some friends on the side of me and I wanted to introduce you. Folks, come over here.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
Aloha koe na kiki. Woo.
This is Kapono Souza. And you caught us at a good time because we're here in Wai'anae at Ku'ilio Loa to talk about a very, very special topic. You know, when I look around, it's really green today and it reminds me of Lono.
Oh.
Lono.
Aye.
Now, who is Lono?
Well, that's a loaded question. You know, Lono is one of our ancestors and an akua of ours, and he typically is the one who comes with. He brings the rain. He brings abundance. It's a time set aside to put aside our differences and rest and recover. Typically, it coincides with the rainy season.
Right.
And winter, basically, ho'oilo. And you know, one of the significant parts about Lono is the fact that it's a period where we can rest and recover.
Okay.
You know, the waves are too big. There's a lot of rain. You know, we just harvested, and it's a time to really reconnect with each other as family.
Wow.
And there's a tradition that our kupuna had practiced and that we still practice today.
Okay,
And that's something that's really exciting. And it's this tradition of the huaka'i.
The huaka'i.
Yeah, the circuit around the moku.
So brother, you mentioned huaka'i and some of our friends might not know what huaka'i means. That's a journey.
Right.
And around the moku or the island, yeah?
Right.
So how does that relate to Lono?
Well, I guess the best way I could explain it is basically kind of share with you my story. We've been doing this huaka'i around Oahu for about 10 years now. The question was this, you know, like you said, who is Lono? Is Lono important today? And if so, why? And those are questions that I wanted to kind of discover for myself. And, you know, when you look in the books, right, the books will tell you, you know, the chronology, the history, and it's very just, you know, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
But when I asked, the answer came out, you know, from my na'au, from my belly was, if you really want to find out, you gotta go and huaka'i, because that's really in the truest sense of the word, where you really understand. And so I set about doing this huaka'i around the island.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a long journey. Now, what is the significance of that journey?
For me personally, it was a few things. One was self-discovery, personal growth, reconnecting with the community, and to a larger extent, reconnecting with family.
Right.
Because we as the people, Hawaiian people, we are all family.
Right.
And you know, as family goes, is sometimes we get disconnected, whether it's distance or you know, other stuff.
Right.
But this period of Lono is really a time where we get a chance to really reconnect with each other. And I think that's really valuable.
So is that what Lono is about? Part of that reconnection?
Yeah, I think that's one of the main concepts is you know, bringing back to center and coming from a real even foundation, because it's foundation building, right? This is a time that our kupuna set aside most of their differences, when the chiefs were equal on par with the maka'ainana, and you would honor your ancestor and take him from point to point to point around the moku,
Right.
to reconnect with each community and to a larger extent families, and also to discover like what makes this place so abundant, what makes this place so famous. You think about a lot of our mele and our chants and our oli, it always talks about how this place is so kaulana, right?
Right.
And I wanted to understand that. I thought it was really important, because you look at the way, you know, we see Hawaii today. You have highways, you have hotels,
Right.
you have all different kinds of people. But underneath that, what I discovered is the trail, the alaloa, is still there. Yeah, the hail is still there. Our sacred wahi are still there. And you know, is that relevant today? Absolutely.
Yeah. So that trail, this journey that you take, was taken probably many, many times, thousands of years ago. Your kupuna did that, our kupuna did that, and here today, you're doing the same huaka'i. What are some other elements of Lono?
Okay. Well, I could summarize it in three simple ways: excellence, abundance, and gratitude.
Excellence.
I think those are
abundance,
the
and
three main points that I think are probably the most important things.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we talk about excellence is always giving the best you possibly got, whether it's in academics, whether it's in your art, whether it's in sports,
Right.
whether
right.
it's in culture, whatever it is that you're doing, always try to do your best and always try to better your best. So when we talk about abundance, you know, a couple of things that are really come to mind is if you look around, you know, Lono brings the rain.
Right.
Lono brings the whole ulu, the greenery, the medicine. You know, these are the things that make your area, your community, Kaulana, yeah, famous,
That's right.
wealthy, the water, the vai. This is really the true essence of abundance.
So
And-
take care
yeah,
of
to
stuff.
malama.
Yeah, and to be grateful.
Yeah.
Like you say, the gratitude
Yeah.
is the third one, right?
So, exactly. So when we talk about being grateful and expressing gratitude, our aloha
Yeah.
it comes from deep within, right?
Right.
It's one thing to say, you know, I'm really happy, and you know, thank you, but you have to really mean it with conviction. The best way to really understand that level of gratitude is to actually immerse yourselves. This process of immersion.
Wow, brother, mahalo for sharing. This has been pretty awesome and
Right on,
something for
thank
us to think about. Yeah, as we journey around the island like you did today in your huaka'i and we reconnect with our different ahupua'a. We gotta think about abundance. We gotta think about gratitude, excellence, and putting our best into what we do.
Hi.
So that is the essence of Lono.
Yo.
Lono. Mahalo ka pono.
Yo, Lono,
And we
kumakaiki.
we'll talk to you later. You talk to you folks too. Take
All
care. Aloha.
Aloha.